When the Iron Earth Summit convenes in October 2015 in Abu Dhabi, we will celebrate a milestone in the Iron Earth's journey. The Abu Dhabi Environment Agency and also the Abu Dhabi Environmental Data Initiative have been at the forefront of trying to understand how science, data and also big data in future can help to inform not only better decision making but also greater public awareness and above all to provide us with answers as to how we will address and also answer some of the great challenges of the 21st century when it comes to environmental sustainability within the broader sustainable development process. The initiatives that have been undertaken since its founding in 2011 and the partnerships that have been brought together, including with the United Nations Environment Programme having been a launch partner of Iron Earth, have taken us a long way. In Abu Dhabi, we will not only have over 600 experts, scientists and data management specialists meeting from all over the world to review the progress made with the special initiatives, but also to look at the lessons learned from the 35 real-world projects that have been implemented since 2011. We are also trying to, together, understand how environmental data and information will evolve over the coming years. Not only do we have an unprecedented amount of access to data, but also with satellite technology, new data processing systems, but also with the notion of big data, making citizens and many more people relevant contributors to the global knowledge base, we have new opportunities, new horizons, and unprecedented experiences. Our hope is that not only through the Iron Earth Summit, but also with the decisions and the directions that will be agreed at the Iron Earth Summit, we can add further momentum to the vital role that environmental data and information will play in future sustainable development decision-making. The summit coincides with a very special year in the calendar of the United Nations. Perhaps most relevant and most important is the summit on the post-2015 development agenda and the newly identified sustainable development goals that will be adopted in September in New York. The vital role that science and data will play in not only enabling these sustainable development goals to be defined in terms of targets and indicators, but also to allow governments, decision makers, societies, the public to monitor their implementation will in large part depend upon how we can evolve the environmental data and information models. In a world in which ever more people are generating information, in which ever more validation becomes necessary to ensure that sound decision making takes place in both the empirical and scientific validation realm, that is so critical to ensure that we can rely on information as not being biased and based truly on empirical work. Our ability to work together through the Iron Earth initiative, but also particularly with the summit, is tremendous. I want to congratulate Abu Dhabi once more for convening not only the Iron Earth Summit, but indeed for the initiative that they have taken over the last 4 years. Their inspiring and pioneering work has enabled not only us in the United Nations Environment Programme, but indeed so many other partners to become part of a collective effort. The vital role that Abu Dhabi has also played in enabling UNEP to develop the UNEP Live platform, on which our contribution to international decision-making and to networking science and data are evolving, is something that I am deeply grateful for. Together, we are beginning to change the face of data and of information in support of sustainable development, environmental sustainability, and more responsible decision-making in societies. Please join me and so many others who will be in Abu Dhabi in October to make not only this event an outstanding opportunity, but the work that will flow from it something that will empower and support millions of others.